Cassie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video we are going to continue our discussion about goals. So far this year we've talked about my financial goals. We've talked about my goal to declutter my house and get things situated and organized. Today we're going to talk a little bit more about my health and wellness goals for 2021. You guys, I make a resolution or a goal pretty much every single year, and I have pretty much every single year since I started my adult life, to lose weight. I have been overweight my entire adult life, and every year I say, this is the year that I'm gonna lose the weight, and more often than not, I'm wrong when I say that. There have been a couple of occasions over the course of the last decade or so where I have said, I'm gonna lose this weight, and I put my mind to it, and I eat well, and I exercise, and I lose some weight. I've lost 50 pounds on 2 separate occasions in my adult life. The issue is that I always put it back on. So this year, I'm gonna say it again. This is the year I'm going to lose the weight. But I'm going to add the caveat that I'm going to keep it off. It's really my goal to drop some pounds and to say goodbye to them forever. I have never been in worse health. I'm only 36 years old. I'm relatively young, but I have a lot of health issues, and they can all be directly connected to my weight. I have high blood pressure. I've been on medication for high blood pressure for a long time. I have fatty liver disease. I just got diagnosed with that in the last year. I've had multiple doctors tell me the best thing you can do for your health is to lose weight. And so while I've always known that, you know, being obese was not the way to live a healthy lifestyle, now I've got doctors physically telling me, like, you have to lose the weight. So I have to lose the weight, you guys. And with that in mind, I joined back up with Weight Watchers in December. Weight Watchers was the program that I followed when I have had the most success in losing weight previously. Back, I want to say in 2016, I was posting regular videos right here on my channel showing what I was eating, weighing in every week, and I lost 50 pounds doing Weight Watchers. And then I quit doing what I knew I needed to do to continue to lose weight and maintain that loss, and pretty quickly just gained it all back, and then some. So I've known for a while now that I needed to get back on Weight Watchers. And I kept kind of justifying reasons why I shouldn't. I didn't want to spend the money. I've been on this kind of budgeting train for the last couple of years, really actively trying to pay down my debt. So I used that as an excuse not to do it. And then when I finally talked myself into signing back up for Weight Watchers this time last year, I was doing well, being successful, and then the pandemic happened, and I used that as my excuse not to do it. So I've run out of excuses at this point. I cannot keep doing this thing where I tell myself that it's okay to continue to live the lifestyle that I've been living, because it's not. I want to live a long, healthy life for my children, and I already have really kind of poor genetics. My mom passed away at a really young age. She was in poor health for a lot of her life. I have that working against me. So I cannot also have the cheeseburgers and the chocolate cake working against me. I have to get it under control. And so with that in mind, I'm bringing back what I ate in a day on Weight Watchers to my channel. I don't know how often I'm going to post videos like this because I don't want them to overtake my other content, but this is something that's really, really important for me. I have to lose this weight, and I know that I am the most successful when I'm sharing with you guys, I'm checking in with you on a regular basis, and you all are cheering me on. So leave me a comment down below and tell me how often you want to see weigh-ins, how often you want to see what I ate videos. For now, today's video is just going to be kind of a combination of both of those things. I could do that once a week, just do like one video a week where I show you guys what I ate in a day or even what I ate throughout the week, and then I can weigh in. Leave me some feedback down below. I know that primarily people come to my channel to watch the budget videos. I know that that is what people like the best. That's what drives traffic to my channel. I know that the vlogs and the other content are fun. I love doing those videos, and that's why I continue to do them, but that's not why people come to my channel for the most part. They're here to see the budget videos. But I really need this, you guys. I need the accountability of checking in. I am doing this Weight Watchers thing with some other YouTubers here who I have grown to become good friends with, and that accountability helps. But the more people I have to kind of answer to, the better I know that I'm going to do. So leave me some comments down below. Let me know how often you want to see these videos. So let's talk about the weight. I stepped on the scale just before I decided it was time to get this under control, and my heart dropped into my stomach when I saw how high I had allowed my weight to go. So it was pretty quickly after that that I signed back up for Weight Watchers. I was 283 pounds, so the closest I've ever been to 300 pounds. And it just hit me like a brick. Like, I have got to get this under control. So that was my starting weight, 283 pounds, my highest weight ever. And I hope to never see that weight again. So I joined up with Weight Watchers. I am doing the green plan. If you are in a similar situation where you are struggling with your weight and you want to take control, I highly recommend Weight Watchers. It's a phenomenal program. You can eat pretty much anything you want. You can do a super strict program like the green plan where you're tracking absolutely everything, and really, you know, being accountable for everything that goes into your mouth. Or you can do something a little less strict with the blue plan where you get less points, but you're counting less things. There's a lot of freebies on Weight Watchers Blue where you, like, eggs are free. You can eat eggs and not have to count them. So there's that. And then there's the purple plan where you get even less points, but you're only counting points for things like processed foods, really heavy calorie-laden foods, like a lot of super healthy foods like brown rice and eggs and, you know, Greek yogurt and that sort of thing. That's all free on purple. So depending on how much you want to track, you can choose the plan that works for you through Weight Watchers. It's really customizable, and you know, they're focusing more nowadays on a more holistic approach, so they've even changed their name. They're not technically Weight Watchers anymore. I think they're MyWW now. They're trying to focus less on just weight loss and more on overall health, which is cool. That's what I need. Obviously, the main part of this journey is I need to lose the weight, but I also need to make sure that these are changes that I'm going to be able to implement for the rest of my life, because as I have learned, you can't just eat really strictly and work out for 8 months and drop 50 pounds and then go back to eating nothing but chocolate cake and cheeseburgers. Like I said, it's got to be something that I can maintain for the rest of my life. And with Weight Watchers, I feel like that's something that I can do. So if you're interested in that, I have a link down below for Weight Watchers. You can get your first month free and try it out. I pay $20 and change a month for Weight Watchers, and I think it is an investment in myself and my health, and I have embraced that now. I've stopped with the excuse that I can't afford it, because I can afford it. I can't afford not to do it. So like I said, have the link down below if you'd like to join me. You can check in. We can be accountability partners. It's important taking care of yourself and your health is important, and I have got to do it. So that's what's coming back to my channel. That is kind of the last of my goals for 2021 and probably the biggest and most important. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Like I said, I weighed in 283. I hope to never see that weight again. Now let's talk about how much weight I've lost, because I started this journey back at the beginning of December. I had my friends here on YouTube kind of talk me into it, and I thought that it was pretty crazy of an idea to start right before the holidays, but I did it. I started tracking everything, and I wasn't super strict with myself. I still enjoyed my Christmas. I still enjoyed New Year's and enjoyed things like pizza and Christmas cookies and that sort of thing. Those are all things that you can work into the program. And I managed to lose 12 pounds in December over Christmas, which is insane. It's wonderful. And the fact that I lost weight over the holidays and didn't gain weight over the holidays is huge for me. So let me show you guys. I use the, what is it called? The Fit Index scale. It's a scale that I got on Amazon. I'll link it for you guys down below. It's really cool because it it connects with the app on your phone. So you stand on the scale and it beams the information right to your phone. There's no kind of cheating the system that way. It's really cool. It measures your BMI and your fat content and all of that. I don't know exactly how it works, but it's really cool. You can keep track of all your information. You can keep track of your trends. So as you can see here, my weight has steadily gone down. It was up a little bit this past week, and that was just kind of, you know, rounding out the holiday weight gain and that time of month, that sort of thing that plays into it. But my weight right now, I started at 283. My weight right now is 271.8. So we're going in the right direction. I'm really proud of myself. Like I said, I got all the way up to 12 pounds lost, and now that has gotten eaten to a little bit, but I'm not stressing that little tiny bit of gain, like I said, over the holidays. I can't beat myself up for that. This is going to be a journey of lots of hills and valleys, and I'm excited about it. So come along with me as I lose this weight for real this time, I hope. Oh God, I hope I'm not sitting here a year from now talking into this camera saying, well, I failed at it again. I really hope that I can get this under control. And I think with the support of you guys and my determination that I'm feeling right now, I can do it. So I've talked a lot longer than I expected this video is going to go long, because now we are going to roll into a full day of eating on Weight Watchers with the Green Plan, give you guys some ideas as to what I've been eating. You also can check out my Weight Watchers grocery haul for some great grocery ideas. I'll put that up in the little eye here above. And yeah, use the link below. Join me. Let's take this weight off together. Or if you're doing another program, let me know in the comments below what you're doing. Let's be accountable to one another in 2021 and get healthy. All right, let's roll into what I ate. I did it, you guys. It is Monday, so the first Monday of 2021. I got up early this morning. I did my miracle morning routine. I just got off the treadmill. I am checking things off left and right already this morning, and it feels pretty good. I have already drank an entire bottle of water before 8 a.m. It's now 8 a.m. I have laundry to put away, don't mind that, and a bit of a mess to clean up, but really I started out my morning strong, feeling confident. Maybe this miracle morning thing is going to work out after all. I was skeptical, but it's only been one day, so let's see. I'm going to fill this guy up. I'm going to get myself in the shower, get myself dressed and ready for the day, make a healthy breakfast, but already I've accomplished things on my to-do list usually I am just now kind of finishing my first cup of coffee. So, feeling good. Speaking of coffee, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, fill up my water, like I said, and get the rest of this Monday started. Alright, you guys, so the last part of my morning routine is breakfast, and this is what you guys came here for, to see what I eat in a day on Weight Watchers. You've already seen me drink my coffee. That was just one Smart Point. So delicious. Love it. Now I'm making breakfast. So I have some of this Great Value pepper and onion blend in a frying pan, which I'll show you guys in a second. Don't mind my frizzy hair. I didn't wash my hair today. It's the last day before I wash it. It's a crazy mess. I also have a serving of the Southern style hash browns. These are from Kroger. I get them at Walmart sometimes. Those ones were actually in our camper freezer, so we've had them for quite a while. I'm trying to use them up. It's tough, just one serving at a time because it's just a handful, but I'm trying. And also to that pan I added just like a teeny tiny little bit of olive oil. And I am cooking this up before I add in some of this brown and served turkey sausage and some eggs. So let me show you what this looks like in the pan. So this takes no time at all to cook up. I apologize for the shadow and the messy stove. Alright, so there is my egg scramble all done, all plated up. It looks really good to me. Maybe it doesn't look good to you, I don't know. It's hard to tell how it's going to look through the camera, but this is, like I said, 2 eggs, 2 of the turkey sausages from Banquet, the brown and served ones. It's 1 serving of vegetables, actually probably a couple of servings of vegetables. I don't weigh the vegetables because they're free, and I just love a colorful plate. They're delicious. And then 1 serving of the potatoes. You could add cheese to this. I'm not going to today. Sometimes I do. You could substitute the turkey sausage for pork sausage, or for bacon, or for Canadian bacon, ham, whatever you want, really. You could sub out the vegetables, add in more vegetables. Sometimes I add spinach. I love a good egg scramble. They're so easy to customize. They're so delicious and super low in points. Alright, you guys, so it is 11:45, so just before noon, and I'm going to have a cup of tea. I had my first bottle of water this morning before 8 a.m. with my Miracle Morning routine. I have this water bottle from Amazon. It's got the little chart on it that has the hours, so you can kind of keep track of how much you're drinking. This bottle starts at 8 a.m., but I aim to drink an entire bottle before 8 a.m. And then I drink the second bottle from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. And then I refill it and drink a third bottle from 2 until 7 p.m. And that is how much water I aim to drink. This is a 30-ounce bottle of water. So 3 of those, 90 ounces of water a day. In addition to that water that I get from my water bottle, I drink coffee. I also drink a ton of tea. If you don't know this about me, I am a tea enthusiast. I love tea. And then I also will drink the occasional diet soda, that sort of thing. So I get plenty of fluids throughout the day when I'm on my game. But I said all that to say, technically I'm a little bit behind on my water. It is almost noon, so I should have drank down to here. You know, these markings aren't completely accurate, but I try to follow this as much as possible. So I'm a little bit behind on my water, but I'm going to go ahead and make a cup of tea anyway. I will catch up and make sure I have all of this drank down by 2 p.m. when I refill it. I'll be just fine there. I'm going to have some tea. So I have my teacup here. This is from David's Tea. I have my kettle. I'm going to get filled up and get the water boiling. And I'm going to figure out what kind of tea I want. So this is my tea cabinet. It is a giant mess. It is on my list of things to organize. If I have my act together, you guys will see the organization video for this tea cabinet this weekend on Saturday. Now that I've said it, I have to get it done by then, so we'll see. But for now, I'm just going to pull down my steeper. I use the Perfect Steeper from David's Tea, and I want some loose leaf tea, so I have to decide what I want. I have a few options. This is a flowering tea. We're not going to do that today. I have some Irish breakfast tea from Twinings. I also have an English breakfast somewhere in here amongst the chaos, and I have an Earl Grey, and this is what I'm leaning towards, although I do still have tea left from my David's Tea Advent Calendar. So if you watched my channel during Vlogmas, this will look very familiar to you. It is the 24 Days of Tea from David's Tea. I had a cup of tea pretty much every day in December from this advent calendar. I loved it, and I still have a ton of teas left because there were some days that I didn't drink the tea of the day, or I only drank half. So maybe I will go through this and find something. It's not Christmas anymore. We're not counting down to Christmas, but we can still enjoy some holiday tea. So let me go through, pick what I want here, and I will make my tea, and then I'll share with you what I'm drinking. Alright, so the tea I decided on for today is David's Tea's Pomegrateful. It was day 21 in the advent calendar. This is one of those that I just never got around to trying, so I'm excited about it. It is a white tea blend, so it's got a little bit of caffeine, but not too much. I try to drink most of my caffeine in the early parts of the day because I'm one of those that can't have too much caffeine or I'll be up all night. So I'm going to have this, and this is going to be 0 points. I love tea for that reason. As long as you don't add a bunch of milk or sugar, it's really low in points. It's a great way to kind of keep you satisfied between meals. I'm excited to try this one. So I'm going to have a cup of Pomegrateful, and I'm going to finish up my water, and I will check in with you guys at lunchtime. Okay, friends, so it is just before 1 o'clock now, and I am suddenly starving. That tea helped hold me over for a little while. I had my breakfast at 9, my egg scramble, that was the last thing that I ate. The tea helped, but now I am ready for lunch. So I just scavenged my pantry and my fridge. I knew I was going to have the rotisserie chicken. I purchased this through the Walmart pickup. They just added rotisserie chickens to the list of items that you can buy through the pickup. Not fresh ones, but they have the ones that are chilled. This was made on the 2nd of January. Today is the 4th, so I want to get it eaten up. So I'm going to have a few ounces of the rotisserie chicken. I have some of these rice cups that I've had in my pantry for quite a while, so I'm going to use up one of these. It is the Minute Brown and Wild Rice. Then I was going to do frozen broccoli, but I decided I want to make sure I'm using stuff from my pantry, part of the pantry challenge for January, and I found these green beans up there, so I'm going to do green beans as well, and I might just do this whole can. So that's going to be my lunch. Some chicken, the brown and wild rice, and some green beans, and I will show you what this looks like all plated up. Alright, so there is a look at my lunch. I'll admit, it's not the most exciting or the most super appetizing looking, but it's gonna do me just fine. I'm not the biggest fan of canned vegetables. I typically like to do fresh or frozen, but like I said, I'm trying to use up what I have, so I heated up those French-style green beans and just jazzed them up with a little bit of Parkoo butter spray and some salt and pepper. I have that rice cup there, 4 ounces of chicken, and this is my lunch for today. Okay, so it is almost 4 o'clock. We tend to eat dinner pretty late around here. We probably won't have dinner until about 7 o'clock, so I need to have a snack. I'm gonna have a very ripe banana. Like, this is practically banana bread. But I'm craving something sweet, so I'm hoping that'll do the trick. Also, I said to you guys earlier, I typically do my caffeine in the early part of the day. But you guys, I woke up earlier than usual today. I started my miracle morning routine this day. And I am dragging. So I'm going to have some caffeine. I was going to just have one of my donut shop K-Cups. But then I remembered I have these. Now, I typically am not a fan of drinking my points or my calories. I like to eat them. I like to have 0 or 1 point beverages. But I think I'm going to make an exception today and have this guy. This is one of the Great Value. I'm not really sure why it won't focus. Focus, camera. There you go. Cappuccino mix K-Cups. It's the caramel flavor. These are very similar to the Cafe Escapes K-Cups that I love so much, only they're cheaper. I think they're like 4 points a piece, so it's hefty in terms of points, but I'm gonna have it anyway because it sounds so good. So I'm just going to get this going in my little Keurig here. I'm gonna have my banana, and that's going to be my afternoon snack. / pick me up. Alright. We're gonna do a little K-Cup action here. K-Cup, I'm gonna select 8 ounces. And we're gonna get that guy going. This is barely gonna fill up this cup. This is a huge 16-ounce cup. So we're just doing 8 ounces of water with these K-Cups. I think that's what they recommend. Yep, 8 ounces. Alright, there we go. Little afternoon snack. I can't get over how ripe this banana is. Alright, we have made it to dinner time and I am famished. So, I have a bowl of soup here. This is the Campbell's Chunky Steak and Potato Soup. I kept the can to show you guys. This is not quite 2 servings, but I'm going to count it as 2 servings just so that I'm covered. I think 2 servings is, well, 1 serving is 240 milliliters or 1 cup. So I didn't get to the 480 milliliter mark. I did weigh it on my scale. So this is not quite 2 servings, but I'm going to count it as 2 servings. It's between 1 and 2, and I just want to make sure all my bases are covered. This looks really, really good. It's sort of a thicker, almost stew type soup. And then I have one of these buttermilk biscuits from Great Value. They are the frozen biscuits. They're a little bit higher in points, but you guys, if you are a bread fiend like me, you're going to love these. Highly recommend these. And I sprayed a little bit of this Parkoo spray on there. I'm actually going to spray one more little spray. And I don't even count that. It's such a small amount. So that's going to be my dinner. I'm also going to have this Diet Right Pure Zero Cola. Didn't quite finish all my water, so I am going to finish this up. But then I'm done with water for the day. I try to kind of cut my drinking off right around this time. Did I mention it's 7 o'clock? So I'm going to drink my soda, finish up my water, then I'll be done for the day with the exception of my sleepy time tea, which I will come back and show you guys at the end of the day. But we are winding down for the evening now. This is my last meal of the day, so I'm going to go enjoy this, and I'll check in with you guys at tea time to say goodnight. Alright you guys, so that is a look at what I ate in a day. I've been feeling really good, loving being back on Weight Watchers. thank you so much for watching this video today, for your sweet comments that I know are going to come in the comment section, encouragements, all of that's going to help. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram. I'll be posting lots of photos of what I'm eating over there as well. It's at Jwhackers, just like it is here. Also, I have a Facebook group that I created for my channel. I'm going to link that down below as well. I haven't really put it out there too much because I know that Facebook can be a toxic place, but I'm hoping that this little group that I'm creating is going to be full of light and encouragement. We can chit chat there about weight loss and budgeting and all of the other things that I talk about here on my channel. I think it's called Jwhackers Friends and Fans. I think that's what I titled it. I'm not really sure. I'm going to link it down below. Feel free to join in if you would like. We can, like I said, keep in touch that way. I really want us all to really encourage one another and form a wonderful community here, as we've already done, and just keep that going. So thank you so much for watching today. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would love to have you come back and check out my other videos. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every single week, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!